At the start of the year, Grandview approximately gets 500 to 600 new students. All new freshmen on the first day of school get to do activities with upperclassmen who are in Link Crew.
Crew leader is a junior or a senior, and their job is on freshman orientation day is to take a group of about 10 students. They usually have a partner with them, sometimes a group of 3, and they take that student and they help us run the opening assembly, and then they have the small groups and they play games and just help try and give freshmen a nice, easy, fun, warm day of being a new wolf.
Link leaders can really be anyone, but they still have some requirements that they must fill.
We want link leaders who are going to be engaged. We want students who love to be at Grandview and who can find the positives of being in our really wonderful school. We want link leaders who are engaged in other activities, but if they're not engaged in other activities, that's okay too. You can still be a more quiet and reserved student because those ones often have times a lot of more insights that sometimes the bigger and more out there students don't always notice and pick up on. So we just need a leader who is really engaged and who wants to talk with other people.
All our link leaders have fulfilled these requirements to make sure the freshmen have a great first day.
Students know that they would not make a great leader this year because usually there's some discipline issues. Sometimes the deans will let us know that, hey, the student typically has a track record of not making the best decisions. And when we are having you in a leadership position where you're trying to welcome freshmen into a high school setting and teach those freshmen what it means to be a Grandview Wolf, we want to make sure that those Grandview Wolves are good role models and that they make good decisions themselves.
These qualities in link leaders can spark something in lowerclassmen who might want to become link leaders themselves.
I want to be a link leader because when I was a freshman, I remember my link leaders and I used to think they were really cool, and it just seems like a fun experience to start off a new school year. So
I think I definitely want to be a link crew leader in the future because I'll be able to help incoming freshmen just because I did a similar thing as an 8th grader helping incoming 6th graders, and I think it's just really fun to get new people and just help the other students.
I want to be a link leader because I think it's really important that Grandview fosters a welcoming community for incoming freshmen and that those incoming freshmen have trustworthy upperclassmen to look up to.
Link Crew also has a lasting effect, not just on the new freshmen, but on any student that has been a freshman here at Grandview.
When I was a freshman, Link Crew kind of introduced me to the school, and it helped me get more accustomed to where everything is and meeting people.
Link Crew had a pretty big impact on me, especially as an incoming freshman. I was able to ask the questions that I needed, find my way around the school, and be prepared to know where all my classes were.
when I was a freshman, Link Crew really helped me to get to know a couple of upperclassmen. So when I was walking in the hallways, there was a familiar face, and I knew that I wasn't alone, especially in such a big school and in a new place. So it was really great for me.
This lasting effect may have different outcomes on students, but for many, the effect is positive and inspiring.
I think honestly it was because of my Link leaders that I was inspired to do Link Crew myself, because since they helped me so much, I wanted to be able to make an impact on the current freshmen. Especially since my brother was a freshman when I was a junior, I really wanted to be able to make an impact on him as well as other freshmen.
It inspired me just because I wanted to help incoming freshmen with coming into a whole new environment.
Link leaders must also understand the importance of being in Link Crew.
I think it helps get the freshmen introduced into the community and might give them someone to lean on for the possible school year. So
I think it's important to be a Link Crew leader because it helps you learn more about the incoming freshmen and really become more connected to your community as a whole.
The whole experience is significant for freshmen coming into our school, but let's not forget the Link leaders themselves and what Link Crew does for them.
It's very beneficial for students to be a link leader. It looks really good on your college resume when you are talking about how you were an orientation leader. Colleges love to see that a school previous to them has recognized you for your leadership capabilities and put trust in you to build the future generation of a school. It's also really beneficial because you get to learn so many invaluable people skills. Not everybody is the same in this world, and being able to handle a room of 10 freshmen, some of which are excited to be there and others of which are less than thrilled, being able to manage them for a full day is a really great skill that you get to learn through Link leadership.
This has been Chanel, signing off for GVTV.